I think the biggest thing that stood out to me when we arrived at the village was how welcoming and excited the people in the village were. They were clapping and they grabbed our hands and immediately started dancing, and it was just so nice to feel all that love, you know, in one little area, that they were so excited for us to be there. One of the things that I really like about buildOn is that, you know, one of their key stakeholders is it's a movement, so it's something that continues for years and years, and you know, it is building a school and providing education, but it really unites the community and brings people together. And so I think that was one of the biggest takeaways that I had, was unity, spending more time with family, really just taking care of each other as a whole.
Developing those relationships with the people in the village, that becomes so important. You could see it in their faces. And I'm sure they could see it in ours because we become so close to them. It was probably the greatest thing I've ever done. It was also the hardest thing, saying goodbye. There was 5 guys in our host family, and I promise you there was not a dry eye in the group when we left.
Definitely every time I feel like I'm walking around with a frown or a grumpy face, I think, man, all those kids, all those people in that village, they didn't really have running water. They didn't have toilets to sit on. Electricity is sparse. And I think of everything that I have and the experience in helping them give something, even if it was as small as just a school, and it helps me change that frown or that grumpy face into a smile. Of course, a lot of people that know me at work say, they kind of ask me why I'm smiling, because I usually don't. Yeah.
I'm just humbled and just happy. It was easy to wake up every single day and smile because everyone around you is smiling and they're happy and they're, you know, just happy to be alive and just happy to have what they have. So I think one of the biggest things that has changed my perspective is that, you know, keep it simple.
The world became incredibly small at that time. It became a much better place. We see it every day that we can't coexist with our neighbors, but yet we didn't just coexist with this village that was totally different than us. We actually got in and lived with them, and we loved each other both ways. They loved us and we loved them, and it was really a great experience that way.
Huge thing for me is that seeing all the kids in the village, and only a handful of them was able to go to school before. And when the school is completed in their village, then all of them will be able to go to school. And it helped bring a part of my humanity back, really.